Yes, what is the opposite of these words? Look around you to find some letters. We have here regular, and so regular. What is the opposite of regular? Hmm.
Irregular.
Yes, irregular. And the possible,
Impossible.
yeah. So here we call this prefix IR in word irregular and IM in impossible. We call these prefixes. We call them what?
Prefixes.
Yes, prefixes. Are you tired?
No, understand.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So after regular and so regular the prefix er here change it to irregular and the possible it becomes what? Impossible. So what's in common between these words, Dana? What's common between these words?
Um, they are both um
Hmm.
they both have prefixes.
Yeah, they both have prefixes, that's right. And they have opposite meaning. Regular, the opposite is irregular, and possible, it's impossible. Okay, after studying this, we're going to focus on in, im, and l, and We're going to focus on these kinds of prefixes. So by the end of the lesson here, you're going to identify the meaning of the prefixes in, im, and l. Define new words beginning with the target prefixes. We're going to add prefixes to root words correctly by following the golden rules. 4, we're going to use the word starting with the prefixes in meaningful sentences. Okay, so let's first identify the definition of prefix. What is a prefix? A prefix? What is a prefix? Could you tell me what is a prefix? Hmm.
Um,
A letter or a letter or a group of letters added to the beginning of a word to change its meaning. يبقى just one letter or a group of letters, we add them at the beginning of words to give the opposite meaning. Like when I say happy, unhappy. Okay?
okay.
So let's define it. What is a prefix? Could you read it? What is a prefix?
A
Uh,
prefix is
yeah.
a
Good.
prefix is a group of letters added to the beginning of the word to change its meaning.
مش تمام. خلصي البيان. ماشي. لا كملي.
Um,
طب كده. Yeah, so a prefix is a group of letters that is added to the beginning of a word to change its meaning. So prefixes are added to a root word. Like as I told you, happy, unhappy. So the word here that makes a sense on its own, but can also have prefixes. Let me give you an example. For example, when I say happy, unhappy, what is the root word in unhappy? Unhappy. The root word is happy, and we add prefix un to give to give it the opposite meaning. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Here we have some prefixes like in, m, l, and prefix. This group of prefixes all mean not. or the opposite of. Okay, Dana, so we give us the
Okay.
opposite meaning. The prefix that is used depends on the first letter of the root word. Yani we can identify is it in or im or l or according to the first letter. Okay?
Okay.
We have here regular, VC, irregular shapes. Like when I say regular, this is the regular and this is irregular. Okay?
Okay.
Just a moment. So again, as I told you, so if the prefix start with R, so it takes like as I told you, like reversible becomes irreversible, like reachable it becomes irreachable, and so on. And here with matcher, the prefix start with M, so we
Immature.
add immature. Possible, it start with P, so it takes a prefix im, like impossible. Like what?
Impossible.
Yes, yes. Could you give me another example?
Um.
Previous. It becomes what? Imprevious.
Imprevious.
Yes. And plant, implant, backed, impact, print. Okay.
Okay.
And we have also migration. It becomes what? Immigration. Okay.
Okay.
If we have a word start with L, like legal, we put L, so it becomes illegal. It becomes what?
Illegal.
جايلك 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 جاية وتعملها
Okay.
لك. Capable, it becomes what? Also for if we,
Okay.
yes, the root word begins with any other letter, يبقى in. Any other letter, it becomes what? In. Like capable, it becomes what? Incapable. Efficient, inefficient, inadequate, adequate. It becomes inadequate. So you have to memorize R, M or P, R, M, P, R. It takes a word start with M, it takes a prefix M. A word start with L, it takes a prefix L. A word, any other word, يعني any start with other letters, so we use N. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. ده أنا I am so sorry, just I'll بس هعمل حاجة مش هاخد يعني just 1 minute. Okay?
Okay, Mr.
I'm
Take it.
so sorry, Dana. Okay, so let's recap what we have explained, Dana. So again, if we have a prefix, start, if we have a prefix start with R, so we use prefix what? If we have, huh? Yes, Dana. If we have a prefix start with R, if we have a word, sorry, if we have a word start, the root word start with R, so we use the prefix. Excellent, If we have a root word start with M or P, we use the prefix M. If we have a root word start with L, we use
L.
L دي أسهل واحدة. The easiest one. L L. M M or P. So M or P M. R, it takes R, the same word. Okay, Dana? The same sound. R, or M or P, it takes M. L, it takes L. Any other root word start with any other letter, it takes N. Okay, Dana?
Okay.
Can I ask you? Can I give you a word and you give me the prefix?
Okay.
Okay, Dana. Okay, the first one is patient. Patient.
I am.
Okay, so impatient. That's right. Polite. Polite.
Impolite.
Impolite. Okay. Equality. Equality.
IN.
Excellent. So we call it inequality. Explicit.
IN.
Correct. Correct. Hmm.
In. Correct.
Okay, so correct, incorrect. Yes. Coherent.
Incoherent.
Balance. Balance.
Um,
Imbalance. Okay. Moral.
okay.
Moral.
Immoral.
Okay, Dana. So let's start by meaning not or the opposite of. Like for example, repairable. It becomes what? The opposite of repairable is what? Hmm.
Irreparable.
Excellent. Yes, irreparable. And respective. It becomes,
Irrespective.
yes, irrespective. Resistible. It becomes,
Irresistible.
yes, irresistible. And we have here an example. I'll have to buy another skateboard because mine is irreparable. So irreparable, something that you cannot repair it, okay? Let's
Okay.
move to L. What does it mean, L? L, it means not or the opposite of. It means not or what? Or the
The
opposite,
opposite of.
yeah, like legal. Legal. It becomes illegal.